house. So this is probably one of the most random videos I've ever done. Recently our washing machine broke, so we've been having to go to my parents' house or Nathan's parents' house to do our laundry. And so yeah, you can kind of see it there in the background. And I really don't need makeup to go out, but I just thought, like, whatever. We've been getting in the car every week going somewhere, and I remember in the beginning of having Jax, when we could go places, I could not get ready in time to like be anywhere on time. So I did my makeup in the car all the time. So I was like, whatever, I'll just show them how I do it. So I'm first going in with the e.l.f. Hydrate and Prep primer, stick primer, and using a beauty blender to blend it in, and then I'm going in with the Tula Brightening Under Eye Balm because, you know, I am a mother. I gotta get rid of those under eye circles any way I can. And I dropped my beauty blender, so it's gonna be really dirty and hairy, and I was really grossed out. So then I just had to use my finger for everything else until I could get some water to clean it. I was very grossed out. Yeah. Don't drop your beauty blender in your car. It's not a good idea. So if you had a really good stick foundation that you liked, I would recommend that, but I don't, so I'm just using the Burt's Bees BB cream that I like so much, and I'm gonna blend that in. I put it directly on the sponge so that I don't have to wash my hands. And I'm just gonna blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. And I usually use the visor, the mirror in the visor, but the camera, it would block the camera. So I'm just using this tiny little Stila mirror. But yeah, I was kind of going back and forth between using the Stila mirror and the viewfinder of the camera to actually do my makeup. So now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild highlight and contour stick. This might seem kind of extra, but honestly, creams are gonna be your best friend in the car because they're so much easier to correct than powder. If I do most of my bronzing and like highlighting with a cream product, it's much easier to correct and I don't look as crazy when I show up somewhere. Whereas if I just go straight in with a powder bronzer and I get too heavy-handed, it is really hard to try to fix that in a moving vehicle with a tiny little mirror in a visor. So cream products, stick products, they're gonna be your best friend. So I'm just gonna blend that out with my same beauty sponge, and I just use the highlighting part of that as a concealer. It's not really shiny, it's just a really light colored kind of medium coverage stick that I'm using. And then we're just gonna blend out that little bronzer moment. And I kind of brought extra stuff because I wanted to show you all of the different things that I will randomly grab when I am trying to get ready in the car, like when I'm just grabbing stuff and shoving it in a makeup bag. So I have this Stilo kit with me, which sometimes I'll grab. I also have the e.l.f. Candied Cheeks with me, and I have the All-Star palette from Physicians Formula with me. I normally wouldn't have all three with me, but I wanted to just show you, you know, the different options that I have, and I like all three of them equally. So I'm using the All-Star palette from Physicians Formula. It does have a face powder in it, so I'm using that face powder. I'm basically gonna use that palette mostly for this. So I'm using that face powder, the highlights in that palette, and the bronzers in that palette, and then I'm just gonna end up using one of the blushes from the Stila palette that I'm holding, just because I had them both with me. But if I only picked one, obviously I would be using the blush from the All-Star palette. I'm also gonna just go ahead and use the bronzer from the All-Star palette as eyeshadow as well. You don't have to do this if you just wanna do a fresh face, but I feel like I look very weird and very washed out, and my eyes look very small if I don't have any color to them. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of bronzer on the lid and call it a day. lighting is changing throughout this video because we are in the car and we're changing directions, and that is life. That's what it's like when you're trying to do your makeup in the car. So at this point we had gotten into a drive-through. We were getting some breakfast tacos and I was just thinking to myself like, ooh, I better hurry up and finish off my eyes. Anything that's very hard to do, I was trying to do it. My eyebrows, my mascara. That might be kind of cheating, but that's just a really good tip. Like even if you're in the middle of doing your face or something and you stop at a stop sign or a drive-through or anything like that, you better whip out that mascara and get it done, because that is the most still that the car is going to be. But don't worry, later on I have to do my lipstick and my lip liner while the car is moving, so there's still a good level of difficulty in this video.
It was 2 potato, egg, and bacons, 2 gunning asada with cheese, and then a large Pepsi and a large Dr. Pepper.
Alrighty, would you like any hot sauce?
No, that's it.
Okay, it'll be 15.54. You can go ahead and select.
Cowies. I'm throwing on some mascara, throwing a little bit of brow gel and brow pencil in my brows, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a taco break. Now that I'm done chowing down on my breakfast tacos, it's time to do some lips. Again, you don't really have to do this, like lip liner, it's a little bit extra, but my lips are very pale and they can look very washed out, especially when I have a full face of makeup on and no lip liner or any color to my lips. So I'm gonna throw on a lip liner, just a nudish pink color, and then I'm gonna do a tinted lip balm on top. I love to do this on a no makeup kind of day because you have the definition to your lips, but you still feel like you just have chapstick on, like you just have some color and some definition and a bunch of moisture, and it's really, really nice on a no makeup kind of day. And 10 points to anybody who can guess any of the songs I've been singing throughout this video. Also threw in a little bit of the Milani tinted lip balm because it's very, very shiny. It kind of just looks like a gloss, but that's extra as well. I just wanted that glossy look today. I don't do that every single time. That's the final look, my friends. I know this was such a funny, random video and probably not helpful to anybody, but I hope it was at least entertaining to watch. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on my videos. It really means so much to me. My Instagram and my TikTok are down below. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just have a good one. Bye.